Hi, my name is Caron Gordon. Let me start with my disclaimer. I am not a doctor, a medical doctor. I'm an alternative medicine student, okay? All right. So today, earlier I did a video on the Circe tea. We call it Circe in Jamaica, otherwise Circe, all right? I did a video on that earlier and I shared it, and now I'm continuing with my video on roses. This is artificial, by the way, but here you have some real, well, it's dried now, roses. Now the rose has a lot of benefits and I'll talk to you about that a little later. But before I do, when I decided to do this video, probably like nearly 2 weeks, I bought the roses for the video, and now I didn't get around to doing it until they're dried, but it's fine. You realize it's fine. Before I start telling you about it, I'm going to read a little poem I wrote, I think probably 2011, 2012, about the roses. And when I decided to do this, I remembered it. All right, so I'm going to read it and then we talk about the rose. The title is Roses Fade, written by Caron Gordon. They're fresh, scented everywhere, red as crimson, each tells its own tale. Standing tall, held together in a sphere, inevitably they all must pale. Does it speak to life? In one vase, no strife. Standing slender, stems no less a splendor. Each day they open their lush, filling the room although they blush. Daily opening wider, the petals appear brighter. Could this last? Sadly, they too must pass. Quickly quailing against my pleading, please roses, stop the bleeding. Dried as the day approaches, you might as well have been cockroaches. I hate roaches. My attachment you ignored, sighs, cries, finally snores. Dried petals now hit the floor, roses fade, bring them no more. That was one of my favorite poems. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the roses, right? And the benefits of this very wonderful plant, flower. And it's a very popular one. You see them everywhere on February 14th, right? And they're used to make up disagreements, make up from bad disagreements. They're used for so many reasons. People send them out. You might be going through something, they're trying to lift your mood, send you a bunch of roses on the job. Yeah. So let's talk about the other uses of this rose flower, because most of us are only familiar with the romantic use. All right. So one of the main things with this flower is that it is used to soothe the skin irritations. It reduces skin redness and it is great for skin and hair. Now there are a lot of hair and skin products out there. If you look at the ingredients, you realize that rose is one of the big things in the ingredients of these skin and hair products. All right, it is used to treat, and not just treat, but also to prevent infections. So if you're prone to infections, you might want to be drinking your rose tea a little more frequently. It has antioxidants and it combats free radicals. So that's important because we know that if we have a lot of free radicals in the body, you're talking about sickness and disease. So anything that lowers or combats them, we say hooray. So hooray for the rose flower. It heals cuts, scars, and burns. I did say it was very good for the skin. It enhances the mood, which is why we get them on Valentine's Day, because that's a day that we're supposed to be happy. Okay, so again, for persons with depression, you might want to, if you're prone to depression, you might want to drink your rose tea often. Or if you've never had it before, you might want to read more about it, and it's something that you might want to experiment with. It reduces oxidative stress. It also eases fever. It balances hormones. Again, it's good for pain, and it also helps with PMS. So it balances the hormone. It's great for PMS. So around that time when you're having the menstruation, you might want to be drinking your rose tea those days. It reduces inflammation. Again, anything that reduces inflammation is also good at reducing pain. So it is very good for sore throat, so you can drink the teas. This is one of the very common uses of the herbs. It's good for sore throat. So if you're experiencing that, especially in this COVID time, if you have a rose plant in your front yard, you might want to start paying it a lot of attention now. Water it. If you don't have one, plant one. We've always had rose plants in our yard because my daddy has a green thumb. He's very, very good with flowers. Anything that he touches, it just really grows. So I didn't get that from him though. That's the sad thing, because now that I'm learning about all of these herbs and these flowers, I really want to plant something. So I knew he was coming here, so I got the rosemary, and I still have to get him some more stuff before he leaves so that it can start flourishing, right? And then I have a lovely herbal garden here to take care of when he goes back home, all right? And when he goes back, I'm sure he will start farming a lot more of the herbs in his backyard. He loves to do that. It promotes sleep, so if you're having problems with insomnia, you find it hard to fall asleep, you might want to drink a little rose tea at night before you go to your bed. It cools gastrointestinal tract, the gastrointestinal tract. So again, if you're having upset stomach or belly ache, it soothes the gastro tract. That's something that for persons with bowel problems, you might want to be experimenting with your rose tea. It soothes the nervous system, so nervousness, anger, sad emotions. Again, if you struggle with that, you might want to be drinking a lot of rose tea because it helps to soothe these kind of emotion. And the rose essence, if you have like the rose oil, you can get like a diffuser in your house, and that's called aromatherapy. So you can play with your scents. They give you different moods. So the rose scent, if you have the oils and you're diffusing it in your home, if you feel sad, you can diffuse it in your home. You can put a little on your clothes. I love to smell rose, by the way. It really, really has a nice scent. So you can wear a bit of it on your clothes to improve your mood. It's great for digestion. So if you're having upset stomach, you have problem with indigestion, you find it hard to digest your food, it's nice, you can drink some rose tea while you're eating. And understand, one of the reasons why in the Japanese culture they do not drink cold drinks when they're eating their meal, because you cool down the stomach acid when you drink cold drink while eating your food or before eating your food. You're cooling down the stomach acids that you need to digest your food, and that's one of the things that we have a very bad practice with, why a lot of people having stomach issues. You're cooling down the stomach acids before you eat. You need those acids to help to digest your food. So instead of drinking something cold with your meal, you want to use room temperature, or you drink a cup of tea. So when you go to the restaurant, it's for reasons that they give you something warm. You might have a broth before you drink your meal. It is helping with digestion, okay? Not cooling down your acids because you need them to digest your food properly. It alleviates menstrual cramp. Again, we did say it was good for pain, and it helps with PMS. So for persons with bad moods, and understand that PMS has a lot to do with your hormone, right? Hormonal imbalance. So for persons with PMS problems every month or menstrual pains, you want to drink your rose tea round about this time of the month. The essential oils, again, is a very good one. You can come. The essential oil is a very good one. It has antifungal properties, antibacterial properties, antiviral properties, okay? So the rose tea is very good. You really want to be drinking the teas more often. If you've been following my channel by now, you should know how to make your tinctures. You can also make your tinctures. I keep looking over there, come a pot on the stove. I don't want to burn up my dinner simply because I'm making this video, okay? So I'm doing it, but I have to pay attention to the kitchen. It soothes eczema and rosacea. So for those with skin issues, as I said, rose is widely known for the benefits to the skin and the hair. I will tell you a little about how you prepare it to soothe your skin or to help with skin and with aging. All right. So if you're gonna make a rose face mask, what you do is put like a tablespoon of water on a few rose petals, right? Let it soak there for like 2 to 3 hours, and then after that you crush the petals in the water. You add a little more, a few more tablespoons of water to that, and you add some honey, and then you use it on your skin. Let it sit on your skin for like 15 to 30 minutes, okay? And then you rinse with cool water. It's very high in vitamin C. No wonder it is good for your skin. We have a lot of vitamin C serum that is used for skin purposes because it really makes your skin look healthy, and it really helps with persons if you feel like you're getting too much wrinkles or aging. It is a mild sedative, so if you're having sleeping problems, drink a cup of rose tea before you go to your bed at night. It's also good as an antidepressant if you have problems with your mood. It's a great therapy. Persons use it as therapy or in therapy for stress related issues, nervous tensions. Again, it relaxes the nerves, for heart disease and for peptic ulcers. So we want to drink our rose tea more often. You see how much uses and benefits it have other than just Valentine's Day. So other than Valentine's Day, please send me roses so I can start drinking. Again, I must say, I don't know if I said this at the beginning of the video, but you want to purchase it organic. Farm it. Nice if you have a rose garden, you use the ones from your garden, because other than that, if you get it from like a flower shop, which I do not advise you to do, it might have a lot of pesticide in it and cause a lot of toxins in your body, so the whole thing would be counterproductive. That's not what we want. The buds help with digestion. It helps with womb disorders, with circulation problem, and also with bile secretion. So if you have problem with the gallbladder, you help to nurture the gallbladder with your rose tea. Remember, the gallbladder is important. It supports the liver, so we want to keep it toned. We want to make sure it is strong and healthy. All right, it can be used as a moisturizer. It is calming in Ayurveda and used for detox. All right, Ayurveda medicine, like you have traditional Chinese medicine, which is largely practiced in China. It's like 5,000 years old. Ayurveda medicine has been long practiced in the Indian culture, right? So they are very familiar with the rose tea and the rosehip and all of that, all right? And they use it for detoxing. So if you want to cleanse your body, cleanse your system, you can drink your rose tea. It's a natural astringent, which means it dries things out or tightens things. Now, some astringent, this one tightens your pores. Some astringent, it leaves your skin looking dry. And that's the good thing with the rose. It doesn't, while it tightens your pores and dries things out, it doesn't leave you looking dried, which is why it is in a lot of moisturizers, or you can use it to make your own moisturizers. So it leaves your skin looking healthy and fresh, not dried out, even firmer and tighter without looking dried out. All right. So you leave feeling smooth and nice. It reduces pain. We did say that, which is why some persons use it when they're experiencing menstrual pains. It has antiseptic properties. It reduces blood glucose, so those who are diabetic, you want to be drinking more rose tea. Also, it has neuroprotective properties. It soothes the nerves. So persons with nerves or a stress problem, you want to drink your rose tea. We're talking about the petals here, so let the rose become your friend. All right, always make sure, as I said, it's organic, because otherwise it's going to be counterproductive, and you're going to be calling or texting me or messaging me on WhatsApp, say I tried it and it didn't work. Remember, when we talk about stuff here, we are talking about organic stuff, natural, no toxic pesticides. All right, rosehip, okay, is an excellent source of vitamin A. Remember, vitamin A helps to persons who are deficient in vitamin A. They are prone to viruses. You need to remember that, especially in this time. So if you haven't been supplementing on your vitamin A, you need to supplement. All right, so it's rich in vitamin A. It also has vitamin B3, which is the niacin. I have a whole video on niacin. Please refer to that video. Also, no wonder it helps to calm, it helps with nerves, it helps with stress, it helps with depression. I did say niacin was a very good source, very good vitamin to supplement on for persons with depression or mental illness. So this has vitamin B3 in it. It has vitamin C, very rich in vitamin C, which is important. It has vitamin D, and it has vitamin E. So no wonder we see it really lifts the mood, because vitamin B3, vitamin C, vitamin D are crucial when it comes to our moods. It contains flavonoids. It has citric acid. It has flavonoids, it has fructose, it has zinc, it has malic acid and tannins. Now, these are some of the compounds we find in our roses. All right. It's a great tea for bladder infection. So if you have a weak bladder or bladder problem, UTI, you might want to drink your rose tea. Now, don't wait to have a problem to drink it, because as long as you're drinking these things or supplementing, you're strengthening the areas of the body that these things work with. So it's good for your bladder. So that's good to know. And it also helps to stop diarrhea. It can be diffused. I did say that. If you have a diffuser, you're talking about aromatherapy. It helps to lift your mood. So diffuse it in your house sometimes. The rose scent is good. The essential oil is very strong. It is very good. It's one of the top essential oils. So while you might have never known about it, there are many people who know that the rose has great benefits, and they use it and benefit from it for many years. So what we do, we use the dried, which is why, well, I'm not using these because these are from the supermarket. So I don't know, it might have pesticides on it, most definitely. But you dry the roses and you steep it in hot water for like 15 minutes before drinking it. Now you can steep it, put it in your hot water, steep it in your hot water, then you can refrigerate it, you cool it, you have it for a day or two, and you know, you can drink it in your waters. I'm always encouraging you to drink a lot of water, as well as you can use it for teas, or you can use them to make stuff for your skin, or you can use it to make your tinctures, or you can use it to make your syrups. So there goes. We see the rose has a lot of benefits, not just to smell, not just to make us feel special or make us feel happy, but also it is good to make us healthy. Have a wonderful day. Please also remember to share these videos if you find them beneficial, something that you learned that's new. Please share it with your friends and with your families. Also subscribe to the channel and like the videos. Now, I spoke about this product earlier. This is fresh on the market. Yep, fresh on the market. It's a tonic for men, a great male enhancement tonic. You can purchase it for your husband as well as men. You can purchase. If you would like to order, I sent a shipment to Jamaica. If you'd like to make your order, so as soon as the shipment comes, you're the first to get it. It's bad. Really. You can call 876-548-8444. Again, that's 876-548-8444 or 876-433-2526. So if you'd like to put in your order, there are 2 distributors now. You can call 876-433-2526. I think that's about it for now. Please share the video and like it, share with your friends and family, give it a thumbs up on YouTube, and I'll keep doing these videos. Have a wonderful day.